Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64. So in the last episode we pretty much finished off everything downstairs, and in this episode we are going to go in this Bowser style, well, what has up until now been a Bowser door, and jump in this water here, I guess? Maybe Bowser has had water? Yeah, Bowser's sub. No, this is actually Dire Docks. There is no... This is not the Bowser you're looking for, I promise. This is actually pretty much the other water level. There are other levels with water in them, namely Wet Dry World. However, they're not a purely water level quite like Jolly Roger Bay and Dire Docks are. Dire Docks is almost all water, except for a little bit of the stuff that's at the end of this tunnel. Jolly Roger Bay being very similar. There's a cave and like the land you land on at the beginning. But other than that, like the boat and all that kind of stuff, I guess if you count that. But either way, it doesn't matter. We are boarding Bowser's sub here. It is a sub which we can board and do stuff and hopefully not get bored on board, because if you're bored on board, then that's just board on board action. Okay, so let's see here. We run... Perfect. Normally that's not how you're supposed to get up there. However, it works equally well, and there's a star right there for us to get. Well done, Mario. We couldn't even see that star. But now the water retracts into its cave and allows us to go inside that hole, which we are not going to go in yet. We could go in there if we wanted to. There might be a Bowser in there, possibly. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that idea. Which one am I looking for? I'm looking for this one. So watch out for the current in the middle. Unlike Jolly Roger Bay, where the current forced you out, this current forces you in. So be warned. And now that's number 2. I don't think that one's number 3. I think the one over here is number 3, if I remember correctly. I remember number 1 is the one next to the vertical coins. Because, like, they expect you to try all the other ones and you'll probably be hurt and you'll need coins. Yeah, that's number 3. And then we need to take this wide, so we're gonna have to... The thing in the middle is sucking me in, like, not right now, but if I get any closer it will. Like, right now it totally is. However, we need to touch that with our face, and upon touching it with our face as opposed to our back, that's why you kinda gotta take it wide, we can get the star! Come here, Mr. Star! Also, I don't know how I got that air bubble. However, apparently I did, so I will take it. And I'm not going to throw a fit over that at all. Why, honestly, why would I throw a fit over that? That's just good news bears for me. Good news bears, bad news bears, Berenstein bears, the 3 little bears. They huff and they puff and they blow your house down. I don't think that's 3 little bears, that's 3 little pigs. What am I saying? Okay, come here, manatee. I have to swim through your rings of ringiness. Don't you dare disappear, thank you. That 5th one sometimes kind of glitches out and disappears like way too fast. So hello there, star. Don't accidentally suck me into the vortex before I can get you. Why do I almost always say acquire stars? Like, disregard Bowser here, acquire power stars. That's pretty much what we're doing. But every time I get a star, I almost say, like, acquire this star. We can acquire it. Why? That just makes me sound like pretentious or something. I don't know why I feel the utter need to say that. But I guess it doesn't really matter. So that's all the stars that are out there for us. We can't get the red coin star yet. Unfortunately, we can't do that until we beat Bowser. The things that you need to ride, the poles, won't be here. You can't pole dance until you've beaten Bowser, Mario. You gotta have your priorities straight. Beat Bowser first, have fun second. So, I guess that's the game forcing you to do its bidding. However, right here we have another ring man. Rain man, ring. So if we get through... and just kind of sit here, we should be able to get all 5 fairly easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. However, we cannot get anywhere near that star right now. It appears at the very, very lowest point. So you have to come over here, providing you have hit both switches already. The one on the left, of course, the metal cap. The one on the right, the invisible cap. we will be coming back straight to this area to get the invisible cap. You can see this caged star right over there. Don't land on that. Thank you. Because I want to get on here so I can increase my momentum and whoosh right off to Star Town Heaven. Yeah, way to have your foot through that grate, Mario. That actually didn't really look that painful. It looked like your foot was not actually impaled by metal, which would hurt. Yeah, kind of like that one impaled by metal story I had. What was that, part 3? I think that was Super Mario 64 in which I told that story. Pretty sure. Part 3 or 4 or something. That terrifying, harrowing story that I had. Maybe people will go back and watch part 3 now, who knows. If they didn't watch part 3 already. If you didn't watch part 3 already, what are you doing watching this? This is what, like part 10? Come on, guys. You're really gonna do me like that? You're gonna watch like part 10 without watching the rest of it? I suppose. I know everybody has time constraints. Myself is I'm no exception to that. I have so many time constraints. So I forgive you. I forgive you. But in the future, let's move forward with a better relationship. I don't want to let this get between us, after all. Okay, let's stop pushing the buttons so fast. That doesn't make us swim faster. There's an optimum button pressing pattern that I don't really have down. Come here, invisible cap, please. Thank you. And now long jump our way, and unfortunately with the invisible cap, it does not make us automatically sink quite like the metal cap does. So we have to swim down here under our own steam and get ourselves our power star. Woo! So that's all we can do. That's all we can do now inside Course 9, Dire Docks. So, with that in mind, let us move on directly into... No. Don't try to stop from going in here, Mario. Directly into Bowser Land. Bowser Land Town Land. I always call these like Bowser Land, Bowser level. What am I doing? Burning myself to death? That would be... That's actually, yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm killing myself here. Hope you don't really mind. It's been fun, but Bully, I really do not like you, actually. You really get in the way, and you're just kind of a jerk to everybody. So, let's go here. I wonder if this shortcut's completely useless, but nope, I couldn't do it anyway. I bet you could triple jump that, is what I was trying to say. However, it's completely useless because there's this red coin here you'd have to backtrack a bit for anyway. Right up here in this room, do not forget this red coin in the corner. So easy to forget that red coin. And then fake out this elevator here. Be like, yeah, no, I don't want to ride on you. Because there's a red coin right there to get as well. Bully! Oh my... That was the weirdest series of events ever. The bully knocked me into a belly flop into the Goomba there. Also, what am I doing and or not doing? What? I totally thought I earned that. Apparently the game is like, no, you did not earn that. However, the elevator will certainly have returned by now, so it's not really the end of the world anyway. Come here, Mr. Elevator. Yep, we could wall jump off the walls if we really wanted to, I guess. If we really wanted to be some sort of show-off, but I don't really think that's necessary. So jump right over that bully. That's what I... No. Bad bully. I do not like you. So I'm just going to completely skip you there. Except I'm going to jump into two of your comrades, which is also almost equally unfortunate. So right up here... Oh, no. Do not hit your head, Mario. I didn't give you permission to hit your head. I don't care how tall you are. Hitting your head is unacceptable. Red coin right here. That one's easy to miss as well, especially if you don't know what's there. I don't know how I found all these things when I was a kid. Probably so much time spent on this level, just searching. I wish I could remember. Then again, those would probably be pretty boring memories. So, maybe I don't really want to remember after all. Perfect. And now, let's see here. The final coin, yeah, it's right over here. Oh no, dude, Mario. Coin it up. Coin a palooza. Can I get that wall jump off, do I think? Maybe? No, I cannot. I actually wasn't even close. No, that's totally... That seems legit. To get up, to be able to, like, stand on that little thing there. Also, I'm about to kill myself if I'm not paying attention. Pull, let me climb you! Nope. Oh my gosh, I deserved to get burned there. I'm not even gonna try to pretend that I didn't. We need to get right up there. Perfect, perfect. Now we can just launch up that. Hello there, star that I jumped extraordinarily high to get. That was like the highest jump. We now have 69 stars. Fantastic. Avoid this donut bridge. Well, don't avoid it, but don't fall into its trap of hole. I activate my trap hole and destroy your... What's the rule for trap hole? I don't know. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh cards in so long. What's that? Like, it destroys a monster with 1,500 attack points or less? So I destroy your Karibo. Because didn't those have, like, 1,000 attack, 1,000 defense, or 300 attack, 300 defense, or something like that? I don't remember. I was never huge into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I had friends who were, but I was always just kind of like, yeah, that's kind of fun, I guess. Slow down. Perfect! Die, Bowser, die! That's what I thought. No one wants to have anything to do with you. You're such an asshole. Nobody likes you. Even your mother does not like you. So why don't you disappear? I'm not even going to read your text. That's how much I don't like you. That's how much what you have to say is irrelevant to me. Just explode into your own key, your Bowser-shaped key, or horn-shaped key, I suppose. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take this key and eat it. It actually kind of looks like Mario ate it. It actually looked like Mario ate it right there. Oh, that's amazing. I did not even realize, never, that Mario's, like, not image, but, animation for that kind of looked like he was eating it. That was a completely unassuming Death Note reference, which turned fantastic in a short amount of time. Shark, get out of here. The shark is aligned perfectly above, or in line with these 5 coins here, so just keep that in mind when you're getting them. Don't let the shark come out and kind of just surprise you. Do not get in that hole either, Mario. You have these coins to get first. And then you can get sucked away by the vortex. And by that, I mean you do not get sucked away by the vortex or I will murder you. Actually, you'll already be dead at that point. So, my murdering of you will be kind of irrelevant. So, you've escaped my punishment this time, Mario. Clever girl. Okay. Easy, breezy, beautiful, clever girl. That's one of the best images I think I've seen in a long time. Oh, that one made me laugh so much. Okay, so 27. How many coins are in this first area? I don't remember. But I feel like I'm missing some. Oh yeah, I'm totally missing a whole ring here. For some reason I was like, I'm pretty sure there's 3 rings to get, but I had only gotten 2. So 37. Is that really all of them, or is there more? I don't remember. Okay, let's take a look around here. I don't see any rings. Or any rings? What am I playing? Sonic? Come on, I was looking at those rings and I totally got distracted. But... Oh, are you coins? Yeah, you are. You're just very, very poorly rendered coins. No wonder I couldn't see you. Okay. 42. So, with that in mind, I'm pretty sure 42 is all the coins in this first area. I mean, 42 is not number 1. 42 is the meaning of life, right? 23 is number 1 is what it is. By the way, speaking of 23 is number 1, yes, I did know what order the books were in, and yes, I did know they were in 2, 3, 1 order. Didn't I accidentally hit the 3rd book first or something? That was totally an accident. I was trying to hit the top book, and I hit the wrong book instead. So, I was amazed how many comments I got in the last episode that was like, 23 is number 1! 23 is number 1! How did you not know that, Super Genius? 23 is number 1! Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I do know that, and if I didn't know it beforehand, I definitely know it now. Okay, so red coins ahoy. There's another block of stairs. Normally that block that we were just standing next to that appeared, that's how you're supposed to get on the ship. I just kind of forewent those in prospect of a better way to get up there or something. Equally reliable. So, coin there, slide down to get the coin there. Beautimous. And I don't really need to be on this one anymore, but it's gonna take me back. So I guess I will continue riding it. If we get a little higher here, we can completely miss the jump and fail. Because I got overzealous there. I got cocky and was like, oh, that's totally doable. No. I had to be a little bit closer and or a little bit higher, or a little bit more of both. Either way would have worked. Also, camera, can you work with me here, please? Thank you. That was ridiculous. Also, I bet I could sideways jump, or whatever that jump is called, right off those blocks that led to the ship. I bet that could take me right up to the star platform, the one with the blue star on it. So that's something interesting to know. And do you go through that ceiling? No, you do not. Okay. So there is 30 coins here. I believe it's imperative that you get all of them. I'm not sure if there's enough coins in this level to miss any, hardly. What is there, like 104 maybe? Or no, I think there's 106, I think. I don't remember though, so don't quote me on that one. That's just a foregone memory. Also, you know what? No, I'm gonna dive right in the water here, because I completely forgot there's a ring of coins down here somewhere. Isn't it right over here? By that guy? No? Ring of coins! I have an order for... Oh, there you are. You just did not have... You have the worst render draw distance ever. Like, ever. Also, I totally missed that coin. Come back here, coin. You are the lone coin. I don't want to leave you all out here alone. Also, do I have, what, 3? No, I have 5. Holy cow. Okay, so that's 6 more. And then there's still... I still need 4 coins from somewhere. Oh. Well, there's 5 coins right there. Beautiful. That is all the coins I needed. Also, let's try this out and see if that is indeed a doable jump. Actually, I could probably backflip that? Nope. Okay. Well, that was a waste of time. Noted, however, note to self, that jump is probably still doable, but not really worth it. Mario's controls just aren't really tight enough. Also, speaking of not tight controls, Mario does not turn very well in this game. Gotta remember that. I'm so spoiled by Mario Galaxy now. Oh, no! What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm being dumb. I'm being so dumb. Like, this episode has gone fairly well so far. I've been quite pleased with it. And then it's like, oh, I can show off a little bit probably. Why not? Why not? I'm sure it'll work out great. Everything else in this episode has worked out great so far. No, Super Genius, you're getting overzealous. I refuse to allow this to be a thing that happens. I don't need to ride this anymore. I got that red coin already, right? Yes, I did. At least I had the foresight to get that before jumping in the water. Okay, so there's the 3 more over here. 2 on the other side and 1 right on that pole. So get in position, Mario. Assume the position. And... jump. Perfect. Okay. Get this one while we're out here. Like... father, like son? I don't really know. That's actually an interesting... No! Alright. So I was just saying that's actually an interesting untapped idea. Is we've never really met Mario's parents before. We've met baby Mario. And we've met, like... adult Mario, and we've met Mario's brother Luigi. However, we've never met Mario and Luigi's parents. So, like, what's up with that, Nintendo? Where's that game? Seriously, like, New Super Mario Bros. Wii U? What the heck just happened? Whoa! I've never done that before. Oh my gosh! What just happened? Okay, so, yeah, I got the star while on the pole, so it automatically transported me to the solid ground of the seafloor, upon which, like, I wasn't actually technically supposed to be there, so it brought me to the next lowest height that I could be at, which would be the floating water. Wow, that was glitchy. Apparently I've never gotten the star while on the pole, but I've never seen that before in my life. That was quite a thing that happened there. And we have, what, 72 stars now? I think? No, 71. Okay. So, 71 stars it is. Off to the upstairs now, actually. We have not been upstairs yet, nor shown off anything to do, or even really hardly talked about upstairs. One does not simply talk about upstairs, nor does one not simply walk into upstairs. You need the key from the second Bowser, which Mario promptly regurgitated after consuming it. We can jump. I'm sure everyone knows about the... oh, if I could actually do it right. The floor glitch right there, that I can't seem to show off because the camera doesn't want to cooperate. you can jump through the floor right there and just kind of be like, yep, I teleported. What of it? So next time, well, first this time, hello there, Toad. I'm going to punch, kick, and punch you, or punch, and kick you, depending on what order we're talking about here. Seriously, Mario, talk to Toad. Stop punching him, talk to him. Talk. Thank you. Was that so difficult? Okay, so stuff is happening. In the room with the mirror. Oh, maybe that's what we'll do next time. That level sounds like a lot of fun. This is kind of where the difficulty in the game increases. That Toad is the other Toad that has a star, by the way. Him and Hazy Maze Cave. But this is where the difficulty increases in this game, is upstairs. So, next time on Let's Play Super Mario 64, we will do something in this realm of mirrors. However, what it is, who knows? Until then, thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.